This joyful occasion, today we celebrate the culmination of your formation in Christ at St. Mary. Of course, your formation in Christ never ends. That will continue until you die and meet him face to face. Looking back on the year, we stumbled out of the gates. At the opening Mass, people were shocked to see that the icon of the Vikings had been painted over. An act that I'm still unsure how it came to be. But nevertheless, we gradually have grown accustomed to it. That was followed by my naive request to encourage you to deepen your relationship with your parish by attending some local holy day of obligation masses throughout the year instead of having all system masses on those days. As I recall, that request was met with some resistance. But I was impressed with the parents who stood up for what they believed was right, even if it was hard to hear for me. The next hurdle we faced was an all-out banning of the orphan trade, a book about a young orphan girl who was shipped from New York to a town in the Midwest. It had an explicit scene in it. I admit that the teacher should have done a better job communicating with the students and the parents about this book. But as time moved on, I accepted that as a learning experience. As the year progressed, St. Mary grew in her prowess in sports, both girls and boys basketball. It seemed that everyone was watching. I recall how proud I was of the school. I even found myself fighting for time to attend the games, or at least a game. It still excites me to see St. Mary on the news, even if we don't win. To see our students represent this institution makes me proud. I was even more proud when I saw how the senior class rallied around one of their own at a time of great tragedy. Mr. and Miss Barnett and Braden, please know of my deepest sorrows for you and my continued prayers as you navigate and come to terms with the loss of your son, Ethan. May he rest in peace. However, this last week has been rough. Personally, I wish I could avoid this topic altogether, but I cannot, in good conscience, do so.